Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the new channel. Well, it's early in the morning and I'm on the way to work. Got to go earn that bacon, you know what I mean? But I'm excited. I had a good live last night on my main channel, Come On Homesteading. And as you can see, the head's bobbling a little bit. I'm up here towards the cabin heading to work. I haven't got any rock or anything on here yet. Coming soon. I'm probably going to need, I would say, at least 10 loads of shell before I could even start putting rock down here, or else I'd just be wasting the rock. And ain't nobody got time for that, being that rock is about $450 a load right now, and it doesn't go too far. But shell, I believe, is only about 175 a load, 150, somewhere around there. So I'm going to bring in about 10 loads of shell. For people that don't know what shell is, that's basically the smaller rock mixed in with dirt. And it's good to kind of compact and to make a decent base to be able to raise your driveways up some. And I got a lot of divots. As you can see, that's one big rock right there I need to get out. And a lot of holes where all this water runs down the driveway. This road project's probably something I'm going to be working on for the next year before I finally get it to where I want it. And then anybody that has dirt roads and dirt driveways and stuff like knows that it's an ongoing process. You're never really done with it. You got to kind of maintain it and take care of it and add more rock here and there and all that. But I'll eventually get it. This part of my drive right now is very slow, so I figured, you know what? Let me turn the camera on and go ahead and record. Messed up already this morning. It's too early. Go ahead and record this next episode on Come On Keeping It Real. Had a real good live though. We had about close to 700 people in it last night, and man, I was tired. I was running on 4 hours sleep yesterday. I did not have a whole lot of sleep because the night before I was setting up this new channel right here, getting the first video uploaded, and also editing a video that will be coming out today. So if you haven't subscribed to my main channel, Come On Homesteading, go over there and check that out. We got a new addition to the cabin. I put a fire pit area in, and that's what that video is about. Give y'all the skinny on it before it even posts, because I believe it'll post today at around 3 o'clock Central Time. So make sure you go over there and check that out. Leave me a comment and said that you heard me spill the beans about what that video is about before it came out today. And go over there and check it out. I'm excited about this weekend. I got a lot of work that I need to get done at the cabin. Hopefully this weather will kind of work with me here. It is raining right now. It stormed last night. It stormed. It was crazy. I mean, the floodgates came down. It was lightning and thundering, and then all of a sudden it would stop, and you would think that it was over, and then 15 minutes later the bottom would drop out the sky again. But luckily the weather was good enough for me to be able to do my live last night. The live went excellent. I had a good time. You guys kind of energized me, woke me up, and I was needing that because running on 4 hours, I had meetings all day yesterday at work. And I mean, from about 8 o'clock in the morning to about 1:30, I was sitting in meetings. And man, those meetings on a day where you don't have much sleep, boy, it is rough. It is rough, let me tell you. But I made it through it and got a lot accomplished, actually. We're moving forward with work quite a bit. It's been a learning curve, to say the least. It's always like that when you start a new company, especially whenever you're over all the IT stuff. You have to learn all their new systems, and you know, everything kind of falls on you to make sure that everything stays running. And it's been a challenge, and also to be able to keep progressing on the homestead and the cabin and getting settled. And just, it's been busy. It's been busy, but you know, I like busy. You know, if you're too busy, you don't have time to die. Is that what they say? Well, ain't nobody trying to do that, so I stay pretty busy. But we got some exciting stuff coming up. We're almost done with the rainy season, almost, and I'm like itching. I'm itching to get into the cabin renovation. It's gonna cost a ton of money though. I'm going to try to make as much wood as I possibly can. I'm actually going to use the sawmill from the 41.36 Country Road Cure and Simple Life Reclaims, letting me borrow their sawmill. when I go pick up the tractor from there, probably by the end of the weekend, I'll probably get my tractor back. We're actually going to bring the sawmill to Come On Mountain, and also the blocks that Simple Life Reclaim are giving me for the cabin renovation, where we're going to tear out those rotten logs on the cabin. And I'm going to start milling out some wood for the headers and the columns for the wraparound porch all the way around. Well, actually 3 sides. The back side will actually be an addition, which would be a master bedroom and office, so I can get that big bed out of the living room. And then the office that I currently have right now will actually end up turning into the bathroom for the cabin. I'm actually going to move the wall that's there right now, probably about 2 or 3 foot, make the office area smaller, and that'll be the bathroom, which in turn will make the kitchen bigger. So I think I need more kitchen space than bathroom space. All I need is a little corner shower, a toilet, and a little pedestal sink for the cabin. I don't need a lot of room in my bathroom, so I'd rather have the extra room for cooking, so I can start bringing y'all some Fired Up Fridays, which is another channel I have, a cooking channel. It's called Fired Up Friday. I do a lot of cooking on there, outdoor cooking, grilling, chilling, kind of hanging out. I haven't posted on there in a while because I don't have a good setup right now to cook, and I don't want to put out raggedy videos with bad lighting and bad sound and all of that, and bad angles and everything else. So I haven't posted on there in a while. I've just kind of put that channel on hold for now. But once I get my outdoor kitchen set up and my kitchen area set up a little bit, really just the outdoor kitchen, once I get it set up, I will start posting on that channel also pretty regular, because I cook most days when I got a good setup. And I'm just going to record it and bring you guys along. I love to cook good groceries. I like to think I'm a good cook. Everybody seems to like what I cook, so I like putting that out there, and I always like to put a little twist on what I cook. So I always take something that's pretty traditional, pretty normal, and I add a little milkman flair to it. Come on. But yeah, we're still on my dirt road, if that tells you anything about how far back in the mountains I am. Everybody thinks that I'm not too far back in the mountains, and probably think that I'm just telling lies, and I'm not as back as people think I am. But we had MT Homestead, we had Robinson Belly Acres, and also Bar Run Forge, which I'm sporting this shirt today at work. Troy there in Ohio, they all came out to my property this past weekend for Memorial Day. We had a huge barbecue. I cooked a pork butt and chicken and jalapeno poppers and all of that, and we just kind of hung out. But they was shocked at how far in the backwoods that I am. I think MT Homestead said you go to the country, and then you go to the backwoods, and then once you get to the back country, you take a right, and I live down there in BFE. So if you don't know what BFE is, Google it. It's pretty much beep Egypt. So yeah, I'm definitely pretty far back there in the woods, and to be honest with you, it's just the way I like it. And wow, I can't believe that I've been driving on this road, which I am going slower than I normally do, just to kind of keep the shaking and the noise down for you guys. But it has literally took me 9 minutes to get to the end of my driveway. So that should give you a little bit of perspective of how far back in the backcountry I am, and how far back the top of Come On Mountain is. But we got a lot of big plans coming up. The video for the fire pit area, we will continue working on that. That's probably going to be about a 3-part series, I'm thinking. My first step was just kind of getting it set up, getting it leveled out, and putting some chairs together that I got. Those Adirondack chairs are amazing. I like those. So whenever you see those, if you're looking for some Adirondack chairs, I would say those are some good ones. They're pretty well built. They're made out of a composite material, so you don't have to worry about them rotting and stuff like that. They look like wood. They're heavy. That's probably one of the downsides, but also pluses, because if they're heavy, they're built well. And but they're good for outside. You can pressure wash them, all of that. So I wanted to get that area set up. I was trying to get that area set up before everybody came into town this weekend. That was my goal. But after that, we're going to put rock around the fire pit ring area, some river rock that I collected, and build it up and put a nice little flat ledge around there. Then I'm going to border the whole thing with rock here off the property. And also I want to do a couple of rock sculptures in the corner of the little area right there on two sides facing what's going to be the mountain view, and kind of do a little artwork, a little artistic work with the natural boulders and stuff that's here on the property. So excited about that. But that's going to take some time. Then I'm also going to bring in some flowers for color, some trees, and I want to take some of those stumps that I've been digging out and turn them into benches and tables for that area as well. A lot of people has been commenting on my other one, you know, and giving me great suggestions on what to do with the stumps and stuff, but I already had a plan. Most of the time I do. I want to use as much as possible that I take, because I'm going to end up taking out a lot of trees for animals and different areas for my shop and stuff like that around the property, and I don't want that to go to waste. And I want to try to use every bit of the stuff as I can, including the stumps when I can. Not all stumps can be used. Some of them would just be burning for the fire pit. But I'm excited about that. But those type of projects take a little bit longer. So I'm thinking it's going to be at least a 3-part series that goes along with that. But I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to having kind of an area that is comfortable for me to be able to invite my friends over and family over and just kind of barbecue and chill and hang out and just have a comfortable space for everybody just to kind of enjoy their time there, because the cabin itself is pretty small on the inside. I'm not one that hangs out on the inside of a house anyways. So to be able to have a nice outdoor area, even though it's about to get hotter than what's happening up in here, it's still cool to have a fire pit area. I have a fire in the middle of the summer, I'm not going to lie to you. Now the Adirondack chairs might be back pretty far up from it, but hey, it is what it is. I like fire. And I got a lot of stuff to burn after all those trees I took down, and I'm also going to be cutting a lot more down here soon. But I finally made it to my gate, guys. But I just wanted to kind of get this video recorded on my way to work, kind of show y'all the early morning routine of me going down the driveway and just kind of catch base with y'all a little bit. And we'll be answering more questions on the next one. I didn't get a lot of questions that I seen last night that I wasn't able to answer there in the live last night, so that's why we're not doing many questions here today on this video. But I'm sure I'm going to get a ton of them with this new video coming out, and so I will answer those tomorrow. So until we see each other again, guys, come on, let's keep it real.